It's the end of one era in America, and as one first family leaves the White House, it's time to make way for Donald Trump and his many children. While most of his brood are well known to the public, young Barron remains a family outlier. The preteen son of the Donald and Melania first captivated the eyes of the world late on election night when it looked like he was fighting to stay awake through his father's acceptance speech. It's time we learn a few things about America's new boy prince, Barron Trump, Melania's only child. One thing you'll notice about the incoming first family is just how many of them there are, owing to Donald Trump's 5 children by 3 wives. Barron Trump, the youngest of the clan, is but one branch of the family tree. Ivanka, Eric, and Donald Jr. were born to Donald's first wife, Ivana Trump. Daughter Tiffany, meanwhile, was born to Donald's second wife, Marla Maples. Barron is the only child of Donald and Melania and was born on March 20, 2006. He grew up with his parents in their Trump Tower penthouse on 5th Avenue in New York City. According to an interview with Melania on parenting.com, Barron actually has an entire floor to himself. With that kind of setup, it's no wonder that nobody's in a rush to move him into the White House. That's because Barron and Melania are staying put. According to the New York Post, Barron will remain with his mother in Manhattan, despite his father's January 20, 2017 inauguration in Washington, D.C. That's because he's reportedly attending the prestigious and very expensive Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in New York City until the school year ends. A spokesperson for Trump told reporters in November 2016, there's obviously a sensitivity to pulling their 10-year-old out of school in the middle of the school year. A more formal statement will be coming in the future. That "we'll see" attitude is nothing new for the Trump camp, however.
Are you saying you're not prepared now to commit to that principle?
What I'm saying is that I will tell you at the time. I'll keep you in suspense.
Barron's school is freaking out. Anyone who's tried to walk or drive near Trump Tower will tell you that it's now a major headache for everyone in New York. But few people are more worried than the parents at Barron's school. A board member told Vanity Fair, some parents are freaking out and worked up about security and what the school is going to do. They talk about the traffic and disruption and inconvenience this will cause and link it to Trump's lack of regard for others as well as his lack of respect for protocol. Some are worried about safety concerns. Others are reportedly annoyed about various inconveniences, like the time the school's only elevator was blocked off for Melania during a 2016 open house event. And try dropping off your kid at school around a Secret Service motorcade during rush hour on the Upper West Side. It probably won't be easy for anyone. First White House boy in decades. Once he actually makes it to Washington, Barron will officially become the first boy to grace the halls of the White House in almost 60 years. The last time America had a first boy was all the way back in 1961, when John F. Kennedy Jr. moved into the White House when he was just a baby. Like father, like son. It should surprise exactly no one that Melania often refers to her only son as Little Donald, telling parenting.com, he is independent and opinionated and knows exactly what he wants. Sometimes I call him Little Donald. He is a mixture of us in looks, but his personality is why I call him Little Donald. When he was 5 years old, he wanted to be like Daddy, a businessman and golfer. We have to wonder how the actual mini Donald, Donald Trump Jr., feels about that. Bilingual. Barron has also inherited his mother's roots. According to a 2016 interview with GQ, Melania revealed that Barron speaks Slovenian fluently. According to the interview, he speaks the language with his grandparents who live near Trump Tower. We hear Slovenia is lovely this time of year. Nanny or not. In a September 2015 interview with People magazine, Donald and Melania insisted they did not use a nanny to help raise Barron. Melania told the magazine, I like to be hands-on. I think it's very important. Barron is 9 years old. He needs somebody as a parent there, so I am with him all the time. Days after the interview was published, Donald told the New York Post that there was actually a young woman who works with Barron. Reports still describe Melania as being really devoted to her son and often picks him up from school herself. But Melania has a history of confusing facts anyhow. Undercover kid. Although Barron Trump is the name on everyone's lips these days, don't expect him to spend too much time in the spotlight. In fact, according to an October 2016 interview with ABC News, Melania is hoping to shield him from the public as best she can.
I teach him, I explain to him so he knows what's going on, and he's taking very well. I keep him balanced and just have him a childhood as normal as possible.
Though if he's anything like his dad, he may just find that spotlight hard to resist. Thanks for watching. Click the Nikki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.